Is that everything?
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Village of Amber. Oh, I hit. Using both. Yeah, I could, but I figured I'm gonna fight enemies anyway. I'm getting the chocolate. Yeah. Unfortunately. There's an enemy. Are you guys enemies? Yeah, I guess you are.
Torgal, kill!
Hey? Where is the other enemies that are apparently being targeted for some reason? Or detected? Is it these guys? These chocobos?
Time to fight.
It's over.
Come here, Brocha. Yeah, let's actually use you.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly Ambrosia, but we're running. Oh.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Thought they were loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard you the first time.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire.
Welcome, stranger. I suppose we won't be seeing you again.
We're going hunting for outlaws. How'd you like that, boy?
There was a time my husband might have stood up to those men. Though back then, he wouldn't have needed to.
Two more left to join the garrison this very morn.
At this rate, there'll be none left to help with the harvest.
Word is, Port Isolde's closed her gates to all but the Highborn, and now a great camp sprung up along the walls.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
But what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know,
How'd you get it?
but we need to find out.
those knights want, Father?
I told you to stay in.
Come along now, before one of the boys starts thinking you're something you're not.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another Eastpool.
Then we shall be on our way. These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Oh shit, it's these guys again.
Ever since the auditory, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The Mother Crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it. More of my mother's men.
Okay, that was fast. Bullhorn's braid. Okay, well, three items. Am I holding triangle? No. It's the it's my talisman for accessory where it automatically charges my next my next spell. Chill out. He's dead. He's dead.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Wow, this dude is strong.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking?
Okay. My sister suddenly talked to me. Let's go.
Why, you? We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordil. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Gotta hurry. Oh, haven't done this. Oh, Torgal? What's wrong?
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
Oh, goodness me. This is messed up. That's so messed up.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Let's go. Back to the stables, girl.
Oh. What?
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith. Come on. Run like the wind. That'll do, girl.
Didn't happen to come by way of Oldhill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
I did, Mummy! I could hear him shouting from down the road. Hush now.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage.
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
You find no succor to the south travellers, nor beyond the Buet. The Empire has seen fit to banish us from our own land.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
This is no time to ride.
it so!
Okay, I think now is actually a good time to take a break. But let's reach the port, and then we'll go to the break.
Just the one of you, eh? Straight home now. You're finished.
Gotta get lunch in a bit. Next part is good. Gotta get lunch though.
Good girl.
Oh yeah, I remember this. I know what this is.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Okay, we're back.
Torgal, kill! Get him! Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Torgal, kill! This one! Over here!
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
There's something here.
Let us pass!
Let us pass!
Have mercy! Voice-ridden dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
More than enough
Fuck off! Hang the chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all! I said, away with you, filth! Back to your stalls! Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
I'm still gonna go back because I want to check their items.
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Black light burns. Okay.
The
still
good
gonna go
news
back,
is we
just
haven't
wanna
seen a
check.
single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Hello.
Our last crystal just shattered. What are we gonna do now? Drink rainwater from puddles?
We numbered 6 when we left our village. 2 died.
Half the guards at that gate are Rosarian. They've sold their souls for the promise of a warm bed. Let's pass!
Why won't they let us in? We're all Rosarians.
We're all Rosarians. Well, apparently some Rosarians are better than others. That's so cool. You could see everything.
When the Blight came to our village, we had no choice but to flee. But it seems the nobles of Port Isolde have no sympathy with our lot, and would rather we starved out here.
Too bad.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Ah, crap.
Or not.
Them all! That was fast. Enemies best.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
I know who this guy is.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
He became older.
It is.
Sir Wade!
Sir Wade.
The guy who was with us at the start, like the very start, the very first mission. There were two of them. One of them was Wade. He got old. Wade is like probably 40.
We can speak inside.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool.
Slaughter.
And
Slaughter.
since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
Make ready.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Okay, Wade. Let's help you out.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
He really likes whispering.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored.
Oh. Hello, Ashen Birdie. Hello.
To serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
At least you're not dead.
I suppose we owe you our thanks. You spared us when you could have just as easily sent us to the mud.
I still can't get over their clothes though. They really look like they're wearing corset. Look at this. Let's go photo mode. Look at this. It's like a corset. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing fine. Just chilling. Trying to finish this game because I've actually started this game like a year ago on call this PS5 over at my girlfriend's house, but I never got to finish it. But yeah, let me get this. 10 pinches of magic trash. Impressionable, yeah, that's true. It doesn't make sense though.
Show them that the fire in our
Their armor.
hearts is
They
not
only have
so
shoulder,
easily quenched.
like shoulder armor.
You're telling me that's
A
the
single
heart of
shoulder
your son?
armor, by the way. It's
In
not
the
even
flesh.
both sides.
Saw him once.
You are welcome
Even
to
for
what
mobility,
little
it
we
doesn't
have
make
managed to
sense at all.
salvage.
Demon Tamer's armor. I should buy this.
As you wish, my lord.
I don't need the Crimson Tats, so okay.
It has been an honor.
Okay, I have to be honest though. Wait.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Going through
Nothing
a second
fancy.
playthrough of this, not complete
You,
though.
Lady Jill, and I make for Buett
The
Bridge
game
and
can be
provoke the
boring
main
at
host
times.
at their encampment.
And let's
Sensing
say
an opportunity
in
to
an
end
hour
the
of
Guardians,
gameplay,
the Black Shields will call for
sometimes
reinforcements, who
30
will be met
minutes
from
of
the
that
rear by
is
parties of my
pure
brothers hidden
cutscene.
throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle
Still
on the
good though,
bridge
I
without
still like
fear
it.
of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to
Small
our
units.
advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my
Does
own.
Wade even know that
But
Jill
until
is
we
a
arrive, that
dominant?
was your
I
plan.
don't think he does.
You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
It's a bunch of middle-aged men and women just fighting, which is kind of
Thank you, Sir Wade.
more.
Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Let's continue.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Look at me sideways.
That was the Black Shield.
Bastards are lucky.
There they are. On your command, my
Same
lord.
location, by the way. Should be fine.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a
Filthy
dog,
vagabonds.
could guard aught against the might of the Black
similar to
Shields?
Potter.
Then come! Die along with your flame!
My father will hear of this. Potter.
For Rosaria!
For Rosaria!
Let's burn them all.
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell!
They're all dead.
Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't stand
A noble stand, albeit
It's
a
another dragoon.
misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point, that this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Knights of the Last
So wait.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Patty.
Will not win.
Nice try.
I don't think I even need. Okay, yeah. I was thinking I don't even need to dash towards him. That was easy. Hello, Eriko. Easy.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud! My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
Yes, Wade, yes. Yes,
So
Wade.
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Brent blade. Okay.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Port Isolde.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue!
This is a fun one.
You would mock me as well?
He's gonna do a play.
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Yeah. That's so cute. That's so cute, though.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
I think it's been like 15, 16 years.
Bravo, Uncle.
That's so sad.
You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint and the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
The good plates, Rutherford.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. So I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
There we go. Return to the hideaway. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
I should probably look around though, cause I have multiple monster bounties.
I could have sworn.
Anyway, let's check the side quest. Should be right here. Pretty close.
I didn't take you for a scholar, Ivan.
Oh, I went from
Hey, whatever. I don't really care about these guys.
So,
I just want the rewards. They are inconsequential to me. Butcher at Mortis Rest, sure.
Typical nobles.
How did we never
There are
hear
new
about
billets
these
being
Guardians of the
posted
Flame?
every...
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Oh my god, to see
something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Yet normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what do you say?
Sure.
Fine.
Sure, dude.
If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right.
All right.
Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Wait a bit. Wait a bit.
monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil, shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right. We're going.
Well, we got
I
what
always
we
thought of old
wanted.
Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Okay. Karen. The woman with the heterochroma or something. Off limits, that means you. Okay. My bad, my bad.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe. Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leather worker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets.
Why is it
See if I
our
can't
task?
sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Okay. Use the hunt board to locate the griffin. Dosmere. Passing around Cairnorvin. East Pool. Also in Cairnorvin. Oh, actually, wait, no. I can. So it's Sandbreak, Rosaria, Sandbreak, Broken Hill. Okay, let's go and check those out. Rosaria, Broken Health. Where is the Broken Health? Okay, I have no clue. Tree roads. Broken Health. Where the hell is a Broken Health? Okay, here. Okay, so it's definitely here. Hello.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
Time to fight.
Is it really though? Is it really time to fight? Hello again. Okay, I don't actually need to fight them. Ah! God damn it, dude. I went the wrong way! Ah! Ah! It's fine. It's fine. I don't remember where it is. I think. Should be here then. I think it's Belphegor who's in.
This might take a while.
Not gonna lie, that was very bad. Very bad.
Hope there aren't any more of them.
Very poor performance by me. Let's find a merchant and buy some healing items because I'm just messed up, dude.
How do? Thanks very much. Much obliged. Fare thee well.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to
Can't
look after
exactly
each
leave old
other.
Martha.
Perhaps I'd live longer if I bade this town farewell. I've grown rather fond of the old place.
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up, hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer, when there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Stay sharp. We don't know when
After what the Empire did to Martha's lot, I'd be daft to stay. One thing.
Don't you go causing any trouble now.
That's better.
Be safe.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
Stay down!
say I'm pretty sure gravity still works. Whatever.
It's over.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad.
Did you find our mystery ingredient? Marvelous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long. I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm, not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss.
That's gross.
Odin's teeth. What the salt on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
You're, welcome.
I must share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
Culinary pilgrimage. Okay, I still need to I still need to do the bounty hunts though. I think both of them were in Albuquerque. Say my name.
I could have sworn we had a few more. Typical nobles.
Yo. Mughal. It is in Sandbrook, Caernarvon, Westgate, Clareview, Sandbrook, Clareview and Caernarvon. Clareview and Caernarvon. Am I correct? Clareview. Jeez, my brain. Clareview, Caernarvon, Westgate. Where the hell is that? Where the hell is that? Okay, here. It's probably here, no? Advent. Okay, we're gonna check every nook and cranny. Okay, let's check this first. Clearview and Caernarvon Westgate. Is it the river gate? I don't know. Maybe here. Oh well.
Keep them pilgers nice and chilled.
Look at this place.
We spend half a day.
Not here.
Here.
Yeah!
What's that? Aruna. Was that in the bounty board? I don't remember.
That's what I think it is. This isn't gonna be easy.
What is this?
Let's try. Let's try. All yours, Torgal. Torgal, kill! Rest well.
Okay, so that's the one in Clearview. Where's the Cairnorvent West Gate though? Maybe it's here.
Oh, I will.
But I'll still check this area. Because this area is still suspicious.
Faster!
Just raptors. is the way here. It's a bit covered up. That's fine.
Time to fight.
Wait, is that? I just realized it's
safe.
What is this? Oh, never mind. I can't go anywhere.
Yeah. I can walk from here.
Okay. Ooh, what is that? What's happening with the textures, bro? What is that? What's going on? Ooh, chocobos.
Well, it is the Black Shield.
Okay,
Took
I
a
hope I'm
hiding.
correct, though. And I'm assuming that Panoramic Westgate is that area.
Good girl.
I hope this is correct. If I'm wrong, sad, I guess. I don't know. Is that it? It doesn't seem like
This won't be easy. Too slow.
Wake us!
Over here!
Where is the Griffin?
All yours, Torgal!
It should be this, right? Because it's west. West is a left. And this is the west gate, from what I understand. Huh? Because the other side was the east gate. So this should be the west. No?
Faster!
We're not alone.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Fuck, I am.
You deserve a rest.
Okay, goddamn correct. Those men.
Leatherwork will have to wait.
Torgal, look sharp.
Too slow.
Okay, that was dirty. That was messy.
Is something there, boy? Could that be our man?
Hello. have to end here. Something came up. Okay, we're back.
Are you alright?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off.
More likely than not.
What the hell is up with his
Her
eyes,
name's
by the way?
Camille.
Not so lowly from what I hear.
What's with Clive's
Woman was selling
eyes?
to a merchant
Why is
by the
he
name
like
of
so
Karen.
wide-eyed?
Porter couldn't stop.
What was
It's
that?
not her who sent me.
Okay, whatever. That scared me a bit. What the hell was that?
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art.
Blacksmiths are proud folk, and I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself. I'd dearly love to. Actually,
What is it?
treated leather. Thanks. If your man's as skilled.
You sure?
Well, and thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is.
In that case?
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. You send your black...
Will do.
Okay. Now we just gotta fast travel back. I don't wanna run all
Hopefully
the...
this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Ooh. Okay, I just wanted to check if there was anything in the gate entrance.
And with a bit of luck, Clive might even find the geezer.
And we already found him.
How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this. Along with his regards.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see, and his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor, and again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. Nah, it wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted, I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
Ooh.
Back, are ya? So, what'll it be?
What is elect? Where is this? What is that? What is this thing? I don't know.
And? What do you need? A Sancfordian, do you? And?
Get it on.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
And what can I do for you? Go on then. Is that all?
Okay, whatever. Let's start with the main quest.
Typical nobles.
Okay, I think I've done everything in here. Yep.
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised? You earned this. All yours. Come again. I may have more for you.
How are you doing? Quick look. Always something in there.
How did we never